Parents, grandparents, families, and new cadets who will become the class of 2021, VMI staff and faculty, coaches, welcome to the Institute and welcome to the VMI family. I'm very pleased to spend a few minutes with you this afternoon on this, the opening day of the 2017-2018 academic year. VMI's 178th year and the very beginning of your son or daughter's life as a VMI cadet. This morning we matriculated 504 cadets from 34 states and 4 foreign countries. 60% are from Virginia, 40% are out of state, 63 are females, 110 are recruited NCAA athletes, 62% are majoring in math, science, and engineering, and 38% in the more pure liberal arts, with a grade point average of 3.66. This was a very competitive selection this year. Congratulations to each of you. With me this afternoon is the senior leadership team at VMI, professionals with whom you and your cadet will soon become very familiar in the coming days, weeks, and months. And I'm going to ask each of them to rise as their name is called. They are Brigadier General Jeffrey G. Smith, Jr., Deputy Superintendent for Academics and Dean of our faculty. General Smith is a 1979 graduate of the Institute, where he was a double major in biology and English. He holds a Master of Science degree in National Security Strategy from the National War College and a PhD in English Literature from Princeton. General Smith became our dean following a superb 34-year career in the United States Signal Corps, United States Army, where he held command positions at multiple levels. Colonel Dallas Clark, Director of Finance Administration and Support, graduated from VMI in 1999 with a degree in economics and business. He previously served with the VMI Alumni Association and as the Institute's Strategic Planning Officer before assuming his current position. Colonel Clark holds a master's degree in business from Virginia Commonwealth University. He is one of 5 Clark brothers to graduate from the Institute. Imagine the 6th one didn't come here. That's a true story. Colonel William J. Vonovich, Commandant of Cadets. Colonel Vonovich is a 1987 graduate of VMI who assumed duties as our Commandant following a very successful 27-year career in the United States Army. Colonel Vonovich commanded numerous infantry units throughout his career, which included multiple combat tours in Iraq. In his final active duty assignment, he served as the commander of the VMI Army ROTC detachment and professor of military science prior to his retirement from active duty. Dr. David Dials, Director of Intercollegiate Athletics. Dr. Dials came to VMI in October of 2013, having served in college athletic administration for over 20 years. He previously served as the athletic director at Eastern Michigan University, St. Bonaventure University, and Case Western Reserve. Dr. Dials obtained his bachelor's and master's degree from Ohio University and was awarded a doctorate of education degree from the University of Michigan. Chaplain Colonel Bob Phillips, Institute and Chaplain to the Corps of Cadets. Colonel Phillips graduated from VMI in 1987. Originally from Long Island, New York, he commissioned in the U.S. Army as a field artillery officer. He arrived in August 2016 from Tripler Army Medical Center in Honolulu, Hawaii, where his final posting as command chaplain completed a sterling U.S. Army career of more than 25 years. He holds a Master of Divinity degree from Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary, a Master of Science degree in counseling from Columbus State, and a master's degree in strategic studies from the U.S. Army War College. Sergeant Major John Neal, Sergeant Major to the Institute and the Corps of Cadets. An infantryman, he served 25 years on active duty in the United States Army with extensive service and experience in airborne units. He had 3 tours of duty in NATO principally in Turkey, numerous operational deployments, and a previous assignment at VMI as a Sergeant Major of the Army ROTC Detachment. This academic year commences his 16th year as Sergeant Major to the Corps of Cadets, with close involvement in their discipline, appearance, the color guard, and the new cadet military training program. Lieutenant Colonel Spencer Bakich is an Associate Professor of International Studies and Director of our National Security Program. He will serve as the class advisor to the class of 2021 during all 4 years of their cadetship. Specializing in strategic studies and American foreign policy, he teaches courses in grand strategy, U.S. foreign policy, U.S.-China relations, and strategy and cybersecurity. Colonel Bakich joined the VMI faculty in 2016 after teaching at the University of Richmond. He received his PhD in politics from the University of Virginia in 2006. Also joining us this afternoon are John and Donna Pernot, co-chairs of the VMI Parents Council and residents of Pennsylvania. Their son Nathan is a member of the VMI class of 2018. And I'd like to ask at this time, please, if all the Parents Council members that are present to please stand and receive our thanks for your good work today. And lastly, Colonel James P. Inman, VMI's Chief of Staff and a VMI graduate of the class of 1986. A career Army officer with 27 years of service, he earned a Bachelor of Arts in English from VMI and holds master's degrees in the liberal arts from Louisiana State University and the National Defense University. A field artillery officer, he commanded an artillery battalion in combat, served as Chief of Staff of U.S. Army ROTC Cadet Command, and commanded the National Capital Region Warrior Transition Brigade, responsible for all ill and wounded soldiers in the National Capital Region. He's working this afternoon, that's why he's to my left. I mentioned a few moments ago that your sons and daughters, although they will become VMI cadets today, will not immediately become the VMI class of 2021. Let me explain. At most colleges, as soon as freshman enrolls in the institution, he or she is automatically a member of the class of a particular year, usually the year designating the anticipated graduation. At VMI, this designation is withheld from the entering class until it has met the challenges of our historic rat line and has been formally recognized by the upper 3 classes. Only then, and this will take place in early 2018, will your cadets truly enter the Corps of Cadets as the class of 2021. This tradition, like so many others at the Institute, emphasizes and reinforces the idea that VMI is more than just a collection of individual students. VMI is a tight-knit community, an organic unity, where a corporate spirit distinguishes it from many other colleges. It is a military college, an institute, a community structured around academic excellence as well as military rules and regulations. The path that your sons and daughters have chosen is not an easy one. It will challenge them, cause them to grow, mature, and strengthen their character. This has characterized the VMI education since the Institute began in 1839. And thousands have gone before them. Life as a cadet is not just a set of trials and tribulations. Classmates soon truly get to know each other, and as people say today, they will bond. The brother-rat spirit will eventually spread over the entire class, and individuals will begin to depend on others for friendship and for help, for encouragement, and for guidance. Class unity will grow, and this bond with their brother rats will last a lifetime. Cadets are also famous for the humor that they inject into this regimental life. And pride of accomplishment, whether it is an inspection, on parade, in the classroom, or on the playing fields, will grow. And I can tell you from personal experience, after watching this now for over 50 years, By the time you return for Parents' Weekend, a short 5 weeks from today, your sons and daughters will be filled with the Spirit of VMI. You will notice a change in them in 5 weeks, a remarkable change, bearing, appearance, toughness, politeness, priorities, and lots of friendships. And the war stories also will clearly be on display. Today, you become a VMI cadet. Today, the exciting journey begins, which 4 years from now will culminate in graduation from the Virginia Military Institute. One of you will be appointed the regimental commander in your class. Another of you will be selected by your peers as its class president, which I add is also a lifetime duty. One of you will be voted to the presidency of our cherished honor court. A number of you will captain our athletic teams. 4 years from now, you will be fully prepared, intellectually, physically, and in character, to pursue whatever personal goals and dreams that you have set for yourself. The 4 years will pass quickly, but I think the effects of your education and life at the Institute will remain with you for a lifetime. Today the journey begins, and we certainly wish all of you the very, very best. I now call on Colonel Bonovich, the Commandant of Cadets.
All right, take a deep breath. Relax. All right, we'll get started here in just a few minutes. So my wife and I were at the Southern Inn last night. We're getting that last drink in and a chance to have a drink and spend some time with each other and some appetizers. And over the partition of in the restaurant there, we hear a couple of young college students talking about their experiences at VMI, or their experiences in their various colleges. And for whatever reason, they wanted to talk about the maintenance at their school. So I don't know why that was the comparative conversation. But it seemed that the University of Richmond, they wanted to talk about changing light bulbs. And so the University of Richmond kids said, you know, it takes 2 students to change a light bulb at the University of Richmond. One mixes the martinis, the other calls the electrician. And I thought that was good. The UVA student said, it just takes one. You hold the light bulb up, and the world revolves around you until it's screwed in. Not to be outdone, the Virginia Tech student said, it takes 3 to change a light bulb. 1 changes the bulb, and 2 discuss how they did it just as well or better than the kids from UVA. And of course, one of our cadets, one of our cadres said, well, it takes 1 rat to actually change the light bulb, while one upperclassman yells at him because it's not being done fast enough. Another cadre member is yelling at them because they're not using the right wattage. Another one sending them up to the RDC because the bulb went out in the first place. So I think that's about right. I'm Colonel Bill Wanovich. I'm a 1987 graduate of VMI. I began my Army career here, and it's what brought me back here in 2010 to serve with the Army ROTC for 4 years, but before I retired in 2014 and took the job that I'm currently in. My last day in the United States Army was my first day here. And I need to tell you, I'm truly blessed to be living this dream. It's been my distinct privilege, pleasure, and honor to be affiliated with VMI and these very exceptional and special young men and women. Our most recent valedictorian said it better than I ever could. VMI has molded us to embrace concepts that are contrary to what we see in the world around us. In an increasingly sensitive world, VMI has made us durable. In a chaotic world, even-keeled. In a self-centered world, selfless. In a dishonest world, honorable. Our world is desperate for leaders with real honor and integrity. I truly believe I have the best job of any college administrator in the United States of America. And I thank you for raising these young men and women with the values and the characteristics and the character typical and expected at VMI. And I really appreciate that you're going to allow us to share in their growth, maturity, and future development. Vince Lombardi said, "Gentlemen, we're going to relentlessly chase perfection, knowing full well we will never catch it because nothing is perfect. But we're going to relentlessly chase it because in the process we will catch excellence. I'm not remotely interested in just being good." It's our goal that you very rarely ever hear the phrase, "That's good enough," or "You almost did it." Please put that out of your mind right now. I can tell you it's not going to be good enough to the customer to bring a major project in almost on budget and almost on time. I can tell you it's not going to be good enough to the military commander to almost bring all the soldiers back from a mission safely. And I can tell you it's not going to be good enough to your instructors and faculty and staff that you almost finish your homework, almost turn in your assignment on time, or almost make it to class or formation. At VMI, arguably the toughest school in the nation, you will soon find we are far better than good enough. Now, as you can well imagine, and hopefully as you experienced this morning, moving and doing 500 of anything isn't easy. And as I walked around this morning and talked to so many different people, it's very apparent that this process is good. It's smooth. It's well coordinated. There are plenty of people that provide good, clear instruction, direction, and have the goodwill to be helpful. People are not rushed. Things are done correctly. They're done to a high standard. All that participate are knowledgeable about the job that they're doing. They're competent, professional, and rehearsed. And I think it says quite a lot about the excellence at VMI. If you really take a look around, every agency performs in that manner on post. The grounds look right. The buildings are clean, operating, and everything is well marked. You see that professionalism from the moment you arrive through every facet of today's journey, including all of our administrative processes, the dean's office, our accomplished faculty, the RTCs, coaches and teams, all the agencies and organizations represented in Cock Hall at the Matriculation Fair, and including all the preparers and the servers in Crozet Hall. But you especially see this excellence in all of our cadets and cadre. I absolutely love these 2 weeks, last week and this week. So much self-motivated drive and determination. Continued attempts to strive for perfection in drill and instruction. I hope this instills in you a very strong confidence in how we operate here. I hope you're experiencing a strong sense of teamwork and professionalism that you would expect your son or daughter to receive throughout their VMI experience every single day. I'd ask that if you've had a good experience today, you show all these great folks who did this support some appreciation with a round of applause. Please know this. Easy happens somewhere else. The easy way is for someone else to do. Anyone can do what's easy. It's not particularly special. Nothing in life worth doing or achieving has ever come the easy way. Easy doesn't change you. By virtue of your decision to be here today, you're declaring you want to be challenged. And I promise you that a challenge is what you will get. You're telling us you desire to be pushed to your limits and oftentimes beyond. In every area of discipline, academics, fitness, military bearing, and selfless service to others. That you don't want what your peers are doing. That you prefer to journey on a path less traveled. You want to be part of something very special at a place that is no ordinary college and among people who want no ordinary life. So let me conclude with 2 guarantees. Please pay attention because any guarantee in life is pretty special and pretty rare. My first guarantee is for success. both throughout the rat line and at VMI throughout your cadetship. Always, always, always give your very best effort and perform to your greatest and highest capability. There's nothing sadder in life than talent wasted for lack of effort. Once you've accomplished the task, either look for ways to get better at it, find a tougher task, set yourself a higher standard, or find someone else who is struggling and needs help and help them out. Challenge yourself and be a great teammate. And most importantly, and most emphatically, no matter what happens, not for any reason, never, ever, ever quit. Ever. The second guarantee involves our goal, which is to meet right back here, 11 a.m., May 16th, 2021, with all of you, parents and grandparents, seated in the stands, and all these future cadets just behind me. At that point, I guarantee that you will have been challenged and pushed in a way that gets you ready for life of honor, integrity, and great success. I guarantee that you will be exceptionally prepared, resilient, and ready for service as leaders in our military, or to immediately begin a civilian career, or to continue on to graduate-level education. I guarantee that in your life after VMI, you will have a jump start on your peers, knowing that you can face, handle, and overcome the problems that life tends to throw at every single one of us. And that you will have an experience of a lifetime, stories to tell about those experiences for decades, and a bond that is envied by folks from outside of VMI, but can only be understood by fellow alums and those that have walked the path before you. I wish you good luck, Godspeed, and I welcome you to the Virginia Military Institute. Regimental Commander, post! Take charge, Corps Cadets.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Virginia Military Institute. My name is Finn Swenson. I am the Regimental Commander and Cadet First Captain for the Corps of Cadets. I am a civil engineering major from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. To begin, I would like to address the parents. As you look at your sons and daughters, realize that they are reflections of yourselves. They embody the principles and morals that you have instilled in them. Take great pride in the achievements they have made to come here and take on the challenges they will face. The process of being molded into a VMI cadet will be the toughest challenge they have faced thus far. Over the next few months and coming years, they'll rely on your continued support. I am humbled to lead them and can assure you that they are in the safe and professional hands of my cadre, men and women who are ideal model cadets and guardians of the rat line. To the Rat Mass of 2018+3, I commend you on your decision to choose VMI. Our world is overrun by shortcuts, greed, and a sense of entitlement. Values like integrity, hard work, and selflessness have been cast aside due to their difficulty. The Institute values honor, integrity, and discipline over expedience. The feeling of having something that can only be earned is unlike any other, and the only way to achieve that is through sacrifice and hard work. Our society is in desperate need of men and women willing and able to embody the values that VMI so proudly instills. One day, you may join the ranks of our alumni who have excelled in every walk of life. They are the finest citizen soldiers because they've been molded by the rigors of VMI, the same rigors that you're about to enter. You're entering a unique system that balances an uncompromising regimental and class system, an education from one of the nation's top undergraduate institutions, and the world's strictest honor code. Our system is rivaled by no other school in the country, but make no mistake, our system comes at a price. You are entering the hardest school in the country. The strangers to your left and right will become your strongest support as you enter barracks. You will be challenged in ways that you could never imagine. But understand that for 178 years, cadets before you have endured the same system. Success is not guaranteed. I cannot promise that each of you will walk across that stage in 4 years. But what I can promise is that the tools required for success will be available to you. If I were to offer you one piece of advice regarding success at VMI, it would be to never accept the minimum. You will be judged on the effort that you put forth, and the bare minimum will not lead to success. Embrace what the next 4 years have in store for you. Greatness is before you, and I expect that you strive for it. When the days become long and the end seems nowhere in sight, reflect on why you chose VMI and the principles that guided you here. As Aristotle once said, excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It represents a wise choice among many alternatives. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. Rats, it's time to determine your destiny. Good luck. Alpha Company Commander, post! Alpha Company Corporal, post!
I am the Alpha Company Commander. I'm Cadet Captain Commandant. I'm responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you in the audience with the letter A on your tag, come to the floor and report to the company guidon. Alpha Company rats, fall in! Alpha Company Corporals, post! I am the Bravo Company Commander. I am Cadet Captain Connor O'Brien. I'm responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, we will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you in the audience with letter B on your tag, come to the floor and report to the company guidon. Bravo Company rats, fall in!
Charlie Company Corporals, post!
I am the Charlie Company Commander. I'm Cadet Captain Patrick W. Doolan. I'm responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them to model VMI cadets. On my command, all of you in the audience, with the letter C on your tag, come to the floor, report to the company guidon. Charlie Company rest! Hold it! Delta Company Corporals, post!
I am the Delta Company Commander. I'm Cadet Captain Reed Bryant. I'm responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you in the audience with the letter D on your tag, come to the floor and report to the company guidon. Delta Company rest! Fall in!
And Company Corporal, post!
I am the Band Company Commander. I am Cadet Captain Travis W. Arnold. I am responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, all of you in the audience with the letters BD on your tag, come to the floor and report to the company guidon. Band Company rest! Fall in!
Echo Company Corporals, post!
I am the Echo Company Commander. I'm Cadet Captain Ryan Wells. It is my responsibility for the training and welfare of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, those of you in the audience with the letter E on your tag, come to the floor and report to the Echo Company Guidon. Echo Company Rats, pull it!
Foxtrot Company Corporals, post! I am the Foxtrot Company Commander. I am Cadet Captain Grant Fudge, and I am responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, all of you in the audience with the letter F on your tag, come to the floor and report to the Foxtrot Company Guidon. Foxtrot Company Rats, all in! Gulf Company Corporals, house!
I am Gulf Company Commander. I am Cadet Captain Gil Jan Eleazar. I am responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, all of you in the audience with the letter G on your tag, come to the floor and report to the company guidon. Oh, company rats! Hold it!
Hotel corporals, post!
I am the hotel company commander. I am Cadet Captain Liam Burke. I am responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I will transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, all of you in the audience with the letter H on your tag, come to the floor and report to the hotel company guidon.
Hotel rats, fall in! And here come the corporals, post!
I am the Indian Company Commander. I am Cadet Captain Robert M.B. Dowling. I am responsible for the training and well-being of your sons and daughters. With the help of my cadre, I'll transform them into model VMI cadets. On my command, all of you in the audience, with the letter I on your tag, come to the floor and report to my company guidon.
And here come the rats, fall in!